Hey everyone, we're here to watch Star Wars Visions. It's been a while since we've done any Star Wars content, Adam. For those of you that haven't checked it out, we did review every single episode of The Mandalorian Season 2. Those are out there. Check them out. But it feels good. We're back to Star Wars. And it happens to be anime, which Adam is a seasoned veteran in, and I know nothing about. If you like anime and you want to see me watch anime and try to understand what the hell's going on, check out our reaction videos for Attack on Titan. It's my first time watching an anime series. We've got a whole playlist. There's just so many of them. But check this video out first and see what you think. How's that, Adam? Are we good?
I think that sounds good. So yeah, there's a lot of buzz around this because basically what Lucasfilm decided to do is to let a bunch of Japanese anime creators create a Star Wars story. Now, there's no word, I don't think, on whether or not it's official. Any of this is official canon, so it probably isn't because they just kind of let them go and do what they want.
Right.
From the trailers and stuff like that I saw for it looks neat. It looks like every episode, actually I know every episode is kind of its own little story. There are some studios that have done, that did multiple episodes, though necessarily not written by the same person. So the first episode is called The Duel. It was animated by Kamikaze Douga, which that animator or studio is also responsible for the. You won't know this, Andrew. Some of the anime fans will. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It was done by them, and as well as Ninja Batman was apparently also done. So, uh, you know, it'll be interesting to see what they did for this. It was written by Takashi Okazaki and directed by Takanobu Mizuno. So it'll be interesting to see what this one's like. It'll actually be interesting to see what each one of them is like. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is never an anime I got into, and I didn't really care for the CGI they did for Ninja Batman. But we'll see. Maybe this will be different. This will be neat. I'm actually kind of excited to check out each one of these and kind of get this different anime Japanese influence take on Star Wars. If you look at the original Star Wars film, and I believe I saw this in a documentary, the original lightsaber style was two-handed to kind of go off of the Japanese sword style.
Kurosawa films and all that, right?
Right. But the whole idea was to do it very Japanese style as far as, two-handed sword play. And obviously later movies got way far away from that and much more acrobatic. But the original movies were very much in style by Japan, Kurosawa. So it'll be interesting to see kind of what these are like.
Yeah, I like having sort of these little this anthology series, little vignettes. I'm told they're fairly short, maybe shorter than our intro was. I don't know. No, I don't know. You said they were what 10, 15 minutes or something.
They're anywhere between, it looks like, about 12 minutes and 20 minutes. Like 20 minutes is like the max any of them are. But the shortest one is like 12 minutes and something seconds. So yeah, they very much vary in size. So with that, let's jump into it and let's check out this first one and see what we think.
Dim the lights.
Got this like old movie feel to it.
Yep, an old samurai film or something.
The droid even looks to have a straw hat on it.
Interesting, like the having like the lights bring the
Being
color into
color.
this so far.
Yeah, I bet the lightsabers are probably in color also. Visual style is very interesting on this.
I was gonna say, is this? Do you think this is actually hand drawn? I feel like the movement is more CGI feel to it.
I think it might be a combination because the slightest little bit of movement and some of the shading changes in a way that makes it seem almost like it was each frame was being hand drawn, like a charcoal or something like that.
Right. I guess I'm wondering is that an intentional effect to give you that feeling?
We'll say making the lights and the blasters be the only color really makes it pop.
Yeah. This guy's got something up his sleeve. What's he gonna do? Oh, we got some heals.
Stripper Sith?
Whoa. How many blades were on that? I couldn't tell when it started twirling.
Looks like about 8.
Whoa. Classic move. Just calmly walking through the chaos. You know this guy's got something coming.
Right, he's probably the Jedi of the story.
Whoa. I like that.
Red Blade.
Hmm. They even had the little kind of wonky, sort of animation of them looping that film.
Right.
All right. Let's make it interesting.
Water is better than lava.
True. Got ourselves a face reveal.
Yep.
I don't remember these kind of like these stormtroopers. They got the sort of partial face mask over them, but they don't have their full helmets on. I don't remember that being a thing, but I haven't.
I'm pretty sure that was just something that was made for here to kind of imitate Japanese old armor.
Well, I know it wasn't in the films. I haven't read every comic or watched every series of Star Wars animation and things like that.
Well, and lightsabers generally don't have sheaths to them either.
Very true.
See, now that's a useful droid right there.
How did that log stop?
I'm guessing the Force, maybe.
Oh, that's cool. Definitely taking full advantage of the colors and the glow and, indicator lights and things like that. That's a cool move.
That was a neat idea. So the sheath was also a sword.
This kid feels like an NPC in a video game, like you just ran into in
Right.
a shop, collecting them.
So we never got his name.
I kind of like that.
Yeah.
I felt like that was really cool. I mean, first of all, you could just see the influence of the original Star Wars trilogy brimming through that particular episode, right? I mean, look at The Mandalorian. Stranger walks into a town, deals with a problem, and then just walks away. Or it's it's like the whole MO of The Mandalorian, which also was influenced by, of course, its source material. So there's that. But from an animation standpoint, at first I wasn't sure. I mean, I thought it was cool, but I was like, is this too gimmicky? But over time, I realized how much I appreciated all the colors and the lights and how much they played a role in progressing sort of that whole set piece. The fact that she attacked him through the waterfall and it was the glow of the lightsaber through it, and how much it just accentuated everything going on. The fact that he hits the little, trigger on his wrist and you could see it clearly because everything else was these, the muted black and white sort of colors. It was really cool. And I think it played into the story and the action sequences.
Yeah, I think, stylized wise, it very much is an interesting blend animation wise between that hand drawn. There were a few parts that you could tell were CGI. The vehicle when it rolled into town, stuff like that. But, it looked really clean at the same time, but it looked really crisp and it looked very different than probably what I was, what you normally expect, right? If someone says, hey, we're going to make a anime Star Wars, that's not the style most people think of, right?
Right.
And I think it was really interesting, the look, and like you said, playing on the color, it worked really well. I am glad it kept everything so muted except for the lights and the lightsaber, because it made those things just pop so much more.
Yeah, 100%. I don't know that I would have wanted an entire series with that look and feel. I mean, you know what I mean? But it worked really well as a short. It may have even worked well as a standalone, film, right? But overall, it was a cool experience. I liked it. It was so short, dude. It was under 15 minutes, but it got to the point. It did exactly what it set out to do. So I enjoyed that.
And I'm looking forward to checking out the rest of them too, because each one's going to be a little different, style wise, story wise, everything like that. I like how they played with the lightsabers. Hers being kind of that umbrella twirl that she was able to do, which I thought was really neat and very effective, obviously. And then also, here he is walking around with looks like traditional swords, and he pulls out the lightsaber, and then you find out, well, that sheath is also a saber as well. That was kind of the little reveal at the end, which I thought was kind of neat as well, because it didn't make sense for a lightsaber to have a sheath. It just didn't. But having that at the end was like, oh, misdirection, that works.
Yep.
So yeah, I thought that was really neat. I enjoyed it. Style wise, it was neat. And yeah, I don't know. I'd love to hear everyone else's comments on this. What were you guys' thoughts? Did you like it? Do you think it was too gimmicky? Was it did it not feel enough like Star Wars for you? Let us know in the comments down below. And, check out our next video on this, because we'll be doing the rest of the episodes as well. So until next time, this is Adam and Andrew with It Takes Two Takes.
That pose. It's great. Oh my God, make that the thumbnail. I don't even. I like these little, almost like children level drawings. I need this more.
Childlike drawings. What, Rick and Morty?
You have to edit that out. Jesus, Adam, they just joined us.